Plugging my bike in was being helpful. There we go. See what we got. The heart rate has always been the challenge. It used to take forever. Karen. Hey, all that openers. Back to the zombie time. For my coach racing tomorrow. So start time's gonna be 4 a.m. Be amusing to say the least. It's a little bit fine. Let's power up. Get a pacer bot going on. He wants. Fun concept, these pacer bots and group rides you get to rack up 100 kilometers really fast. So let's just see if everything is working the way it should in this live stream. Drop Yumi. It comes. That high this morning? Zone 2? going to lie. It's pretty stressful being in this upper category. Challenge is there. Lucky that maybe being a category 1 rider, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't quite know right now. Being able to ride among the best is another bonus, another amazing opportunity. I remember when I was upgraded to category 2, I felt the same. Felt the same of being that, oh geez, very high jump. I felt extremely overwhelmed by what I needed to gain to be there, and my whoosh is special in that maybe they try to test riders and push riders. It's fair enough. That you have a decision to make if you want to grow as a athlete. Work hard. I was really happy to make it solid for two races as a category 2. Was it the daytime racing? Maybe. I don't know. This is a really big step up. Really big step up. There's a logistical, I want to say, nightmares. Not nightmares is a big word. Logistical things that have to go on this category that differentiates the lower categories to weigh in before the race, which is fair. No issues. That concept. It's just, as an older athlete, I need a little more time to warm up, or window to provide my whoosh with our data is between 50 and 30 minutes before a race. So, not quite sure how to approach tomorrow morning. Either I get a longer style warm-up before the race or before the weigh-in, then do the weigh-in and then zone 1 it after. Actually, as I'm talking to myself, could be a good approach. Allow my body to wake up and not have a shock from it. But yeah, it's another religion. Hey there, it's Stephanie. Good morning. Sorry, good afternoon. How are you feeling yesterday after your riding and that climb? How you helped me yesterday, or a couple days ago, set up my stream. Park Claus, good morning. Morning, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, Saturday. The mission today is openers, so 45 minutes, an hour of zone 2 behind the pacer bot. And then, because tomorrow's route for my whoosh, 11 p.m. for you. Again. Oh, you've got to be on the other side. You've got to be on the Australia. It's that time. Yeah, it's late. You should get some sleep, my friend. Ay, 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 ay. Been part of one of my bucket list places to go there. My niece actually decided she got fed up with Canada and she goes, I want to work there. She picked up her bags and off she went. Off she went. Got a little bit of protocol required to get work visas and get these things called tickets, you mentioned. Went to Sydney, spent some time there, and then went into Perth and ended up working as a bartender, which is she has experience here in Montreal prior to flying over. Always sharing the beautiful pictures. Yeah, I'm there, and while we're freezing our backsides off and currently snowing right now, I have to say. He was out on the beach enjoying the sun. What's your current view of what you're seeing on Twitch? Should anything be improved? That would be easy enough to improve. Background music is just YouTube. A 3-hour long collection. I'm not sure about the positioning on the camera. It seems to be okay for right now. It's pretty awesome that you and your wife get to ride together in the same room and you finally got her hooked on to the bike. That's pretty great. It's pretty great. I was trying to be part of a community. I'm trying to wait until my heart rate settles in a bit. It's just, I don't know why, a bit high this morning. A bit high. Should be about at minimum 10 beats lower. Coffee I had not so long ago. Reasonable. Need a rag. Okay, could be a bit louder. Well, true. Okay, so if I stay with the mic and I bring out the sensitivity, let's say to, would I be bringing it down? No, yeah. Let's say bring it to 42.5. The mic is far, yes. It's the only way I was able to get a decent angle for the camera because the mic is integrated into the webcam. I'm doing this cheap and cheerful and as a first start as I get into this live streaming thing. I know a lot of the riders and I think even yourself have a big crazy microphone hanging out. Okay, sounds good. Thanks for the feedback. Appreciate it. Get it. Great. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, it's something I always think about to myself, where we start into something and we decide, hey, we're gonna go cheap and cheerful, and then as you get into it, start buying more and more, and then you go, huh, well, I should have bought the good thing right from the start. But as humans, we're always, I'll speak for myself, hesitant, dropping money on things when we are unsure of the long-term sustainability of the activity we are doing. So I can pick on my bike. First setup was the Elite Directo. And I love that. I love that little trainer. It was great. It was set up in my garage, and it was my backside off during the winter. And then the Directo went haywire. I was without a trainer, had to get fixed, and then I got the Tax Neo 2T, and that's a time way back in 2023 that started dabbling into Zwift. I was amused by the fact that the whole trainer rocked and shaked on things just like this. That's kind of cool. And then you go and invest in the Elite Riser to get the gradient feels as well. So at this time, let's say, because I got the Directo during COVID when everything cycling was through the roof. I mean, I dropped $1,500–1,600 on that Canadian, and then the riser was another, about $2,000. No, sorry, wrong, $1,300. And then the Tax Neo 2T, that was another $16. And then you start riding a lot and enjoying the indoor environment. And then realize I'm getting tired of really? Oh, geez. Yeah, you have a little more power than I do. Sure. That's for sure. Then, I get tired of my chains, my dirty hands, and then my cables snapping. I was like, okay, and then bottom bracket. And then actually I managed to wreck a beautiful Dura Ace chainring. Thinking to myself, so now you have to replace all these things on your current bike to be able to ride that thing outside. So that's actually another, add some funds onto that one. Anyway, okay, well, hey, I'm done. I've ridden a kicker bike before. All right, let's go buy a kicker bike. So all these trials and errors, let's say round numbers 10K. You're like, I should have bought the 10K right off the bat and not struggled and had an enjoyable experience online. I believe those are the kickers, or smart bikes, have an incredible advantage based on the route you're going to be riding, that you can have whatever setup you want. So let's say it's mainly downhill. Well, you put that 72 in the front and stomp on the pedals and you don't spin out. But anyways, I digress. All this is learning and realizing hindsight's 2020. I did get the best computer I wanted to deal with. Not the top of the line. Top of the line machines, you're probably looking at $4,000 or $5,000. Wow, Yeah, for sure. I don't remember you saying, have you ever tried racing on SRC? I think it's at a reasonable time for you now that Ramadan is over. An air upgrade. Fantastic. Yeah, why did you stop? Oh, you're a sprinter. Right. Those 3 and 5 minute punches are brutal, aren't they? Can't climb. Yeah, well, that's a better one. I hate to climb, yes. that demands your top end FTP numbers in that zone, that's for sure. That's for sure. My background's more time trial, so it's the reverse for me. I don't have slow twitch muscles, sorry, fast twitch muscles, so therefore getting big power numbers have always been a challenge. Dang it, I think I just lost the, no I didn't. Trying to get these XP points to upgrade my TT bike. But essentially, SRC, I will always lose because tendency to stay in the front and have the highest power, so I'm burning matches. Then when they do the final sprint, I got enough to respond, so I just gotta put my head down and pray. Yeah, then they went the sprint workout the first. Yeah, I don't. You know, in a way, it makes sense what they've done. It really does. But not to take away from the fact that you enjoyed it as sprinting. My heartfelt opinion is sprint gates should not be there. Climb gates should not be there. It should be a race. It's an hour workout, essentially, and it should be rider dynamics, rider decisions to drop and break out from the pack and win the race overall. So what happens is that you start out the race, and then, like, look at example, tomorrow. Yeah, there used to be no money, yeah, right. But now they put on money for this thing. So I can just say from my view, when I was Cat 2, a couple of ladies, because they're sprinters, they would go out and hold 7, 8, 10 watts for not 10 seconds, a long time. And they would break away, get the money on the gate, and then just zone 2 it. And then the group would catch up, and then zone 2, zone 2, zone 2 until the next sprint gate. And that's what tomorrow morning is going to be. It's just not awesome way to drop. And if you're in a race outdoors, apart from the fact that it's an E-Fondo or haute route that I've been on, you would break away. If you dropped that pack, you would put your diesel engine on and keep on going and win. But no, they sit back and they just ride in the pack after they get their $40, $50, $70 per sprint, whatever it may be. Oh, as a rider, you go, all right, here she goes again. All right, crank it up. Okay, please stop. Please stop sprinting. Okay, great, you can get your legs back. And what these ladies typically do, that I've found, they will not carry on and sprint. They literally say, all right, well, I got my money from the sprints. I'm out. So then by doing that, they have 4 or 5 peaks, 3 peaks, depending on the race. And then they zone 2 it, which lowers their watts per kg for the race. And they never get upgraded. It's a great trick. I'm not going to get into SRC logistics and the black box that sit behind their upgrades and downgrades. I do believe with the men, you don't see it as much as we do. But this week is a Sprinter's Paradise. You should have signed up. Well, sorry, that was for me. Maybe just sign up for the Sprinter Paradises and get your workout in. So basically there's one girl, a couple of girls, but let's say the sprint's within 3 kilometers at the start. They power out or on the flat route for 3 kilometers, get the sprint, and their job is done. If the next one's another sprint flat line, they'll settle back into the group, zone 2 it, get the other one, and if the race finishes with the climb, they just ignore it. They just move on. So, we sign up for this. There's a great community of women that are part of my whoosh. Get to meet a lot of people around the world that, like I mentioned yesterday during your stream, you would never have the ability to meet these ladies. This has opened a big world, created it into a small one. I know. But again, if you look at any road race, there's always a climb, there's always a kicker, there's always something there that is going to be challenging the riders. But again, this week for us and the women, there's no climbing. Pancake flat. It's heart rate's coming down. So yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. I really do. It's bizarre. I mean, you're the top 10. Typically, if you're having a really great day, you're never going to touch that top 10, especially in the Cat 1 ladies. But yep, no, you're right. Absolutely. Typically their climbs are at the end of a race. So you can think you're doing super well until that climb comes and you're like, I don't got legs right now. Bummer. This is the second time they give us a pancake flat ride. Yeah, you're correct. Top 3. I mean, I do believe the pro level, irrelevant that I'm there or not. It's just I experienced it for 1 week. Last week, got destroyed. But anyways, the prize money for the Cat 1s, pro levels, should be, I think, further down the leaderboard. Because it seems once they upgrade you, going back down is not going to happen. So then you're signed up there all the time, and there's 2 things that happen. Fine, there's no money. The workout at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. in my case, or right now, it's not awesome. I mean, I have been known to ride early in the morning. We're going for a really early wake up, getting this ride in. It's a tough one, I'm not going to hide. The Europe side of the world has it great. You know, they can get up and race at 9 o'clock in the morning and, you know, properly fuel and have a good night's sleep and not mess up your rhythm, your days, which has a huge impact. So as much as I want to be hopeful for tomorrow, going from racing in the days, now again back in the nights, most likely will have an effect. So going to bed at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. Try to get some rest today. It also has an impact on your social life, your tasks. But coming back to what I was saying, yes, there should be a little more funds going down, further down the totem pole. The other thing that most people don't see is this. No, it's not, but you only have 4 weeks. You know what I mean? Like 4 weeks of that. So yeah, I guess it would be Monday morning, correct? Not awesome at all. I think 4 o'clock in the morning, so you know what I mean. You've done it. And you know about the team dynamics, so you know in the lower categories, it's not easy to find a team. But once you build one, and it's solid and it's fun and you make an alliance and beautiful friendships within the team, and then you get upgraded. Well, the Cat 1s, that's a protected clan, right? Like, it's a protected clan. You cannot You cannot get into that. So then you are at the mercy of attempting to find someone. So this month, unfortunately, I don't have a team for Cat 1 as it stands. Everyone's saying no because you're the upgrade and you can't contribute to making the team better. And that's just the reality of the numbers, right? A lot of people use this as a extra funds, and yes, the cash flow is impactful. On one side of me, I understand 100%, I understand the no. I get it that they want to limit the amount of ladies in their team to 4. And as you know, 4 is the magic number, so in case someone has a connection problem, an internet problem, or heart rate, or whatever it may be, the team is safe and they can still place, right? 5 is, no one really likes that. But I know for myself, the Cat 2 Outcast team is a team that I built. I love the ladies in there, they're fantastic. Each and every one of us has different abilities based on the rep that we're going to be racing. And so climbers, sprinters, pancake flat, we're all Watts champions. And, you know, it's fantastic. And I was just, after 1 year of being on the platform, saw the team. And they upgrade me. I'm back down to where I went again. So on Monday, whatever they upgrade and downgrade, we're gonna find out. If my whoosh changes the ladies at anytime. Correct, you got that. So, you know, I've reached out to a couple of teams, a couple of ladies. Either they're saying, no, I'm not racing because it's at some retarded hour of the morning. Okay. B, I'm not qualified. Okay. C, no thanks. You're too weak. Or D, maybe, whatever, we don't know. We have to ask the team. You know, it's, we gotta wait till Monday. So then you're sitting there at the edge of your seat. I use the word in air quotes, stressing about this. And yes, you know, you're correct. You are 100% correct. And I'm going to take it a step further. Upgrading a lady because, you know, women have times of the month, because she's done great for 2 weeks. Okay, the lady has to do at minimum consistent for the month, consistent for 2 months. Then and only then you have a solid set of data to move someone up or down. And once that move has been done up, you stay. You never, ever come down. And that's the way it should be. It's the way it should be. I mean, so is my upgrade valid right now? Based on what I just said? No. I've not consistently proven over 2 months that I was able to get top 10 category in the one I was in. It happened twice. So, you know, it's not awesome, and like I said, it's stressful, and then you sit to yourself, okay, well, I want to race, but I can't race, because if I race hard, if I get a sprint con, if I get a climb con, oh no, they're going to see the numbers. Oh, no, I don't want to be upgraded, because then I don't got a team, I don't got ladies. Well, you're opening up another can of worms that you know that a lot of the women have the potential to crush you hard, and yet they sit back and they won't. And then you go and podium, but you didn't get upgraded. Basically what happened to me. I do believe it was given, not given. I mean, I worked hard, but you know, it's just a good day. Just like yourself being ill, if you're asked to race tomorrow, you would not do good on your sprints just because you're not feeling good. So, it's, yeah. I can go on and on about these upgrades and downgrades and numbers and data when I do spend some time looking at the data, scratching my head on a lot of things that happen in my whoosh. And if you're a solid Cat 1 rider, top 10, you don't have that worry. You just race every day and do your thing and keep your same grades, keep your same team for months on end. You go race outdoors, you come back, and that's it. I believe that. Yeah, I know. Yep. Yeah. The weight thing is a thing. I'm not going to hide it. Everyone I have communicated with, and if you look at their data profiles, two things happen. You drop your weight because in that category you cannot compete because you don't yet being the operative word, have the power to have fun and race. So that's the only thing you can do until you get that power. And then the other thing is, as I'm going to say, the fluctuation's fine, but 2 months 2 kg makes sense. It's because going above that, you have to understand, losing more than 2 kg. Oh, really? Holy crap! Really? Well, congratulations. What did you change in your diet to achieve that? And don't forget, here's the other kicker. So let's say the last time you raced in SRC was 3 months ago, and you have, I was gonna say some daft numbers, 90 kgs. Well, they're gonna take your last known data point. It's not per month. It's your last known data point. Good. Myself as well. Unfortunately, I don't have any issues in openly saying it. I did try the weight loss thing. It was bad. The stress that was incurred at the end of the month was phenomenal. I would cut everything. I mean, I'll use the fancy word, like anorexia mode 101. Here we go. And every day I would step on that stupid, ridiculous scale. And you're like, wait a minute, I've calorie cut. Like, I don't understand. Why is the scale still the same? And 2 months ago, I got out of my comfort zone. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of work in my head to go, okay, eat around the bike. Parts. Okay, let's try this. And then I guess my body felt safe. It felt safe. Okay, she's exercising. He's fueling me. Okay, I don't gotta store crap. Okie dokie. Then all of a sudden, literally, again, I know I'm a bit smaller than yourself. I lost the weight. It just came off. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, I've doubled my calorie intake. Literally, because I'm not being a drama queen. Literally doubled my calorie intake. Okay, so I'm respecting the 2 grams of protein per kg. Hard days on the bike, up to even 10 grams per kg. No, I didn't. Yeah, no. I had days of 600 grams plus of carbs on really heavy training days. And yeah, no, it's just, it's quite a thing. But, yes, the problem is if you're overweight, correct. But then, do we agree that, I'm using the word overweight. Let's go excess weight. due to whatever happened in your life, health, work, whatever, just life. Now, at that point, you are not at the level of, I don't know how to say this delicately, performance. You're at the beginning of your journey. And as your journey progresses and your training increases and the weight comes off, it's a slow and steady objective. All right? I mean, dropping that amount of weight has some effects. Yes. It's not fair for the light ones. It's not fair for the heavier ones. I mean, humans, we're designed to complain, right? It's too hot outside, we can't ride. It's too cold outside, we can't ride. It's raining, it's winding. You know. So when you're lighter, that 1 or 2 kgs that you're going to gain is going to be huge because it has a big effect on the raw watt number. So I really don't know what to say that has any logic right now. Yeah, I know. We're humans. We're humans. You know, and we set up on a race or in a team race. And, oh no, it's my period week. I might not do good today. So you set yourself up for failure, right? Like you set yourself up just in case. Yeah. Oh, my heart rate's not coming down. So the idea today, I got to attempt to do some sprints. They're called jumps. Have you ever done those? So it's basically try to get the high power for 8 seconds or 20 something pedal strokes and then settle back down for a minute or till the minute ends and then go again 5 times. I don't know if this is gonna be awesome. Okay. Whoops. I need to data, but I want that. Is it that? So yeah, no, it's that's all I got for you. We're humans. Never. I know one thing though, I will never complain when it's hot. I love the heat. Cold, the minus 30, don't like it. Yeah, yeah, you're very lucky. I mean, way back in my heyday before I had my knee injury, I think my max was like 720 watts at the time. At the end of a race, the max I can pull out of my leg is 500. If I'm lucky, 550. I know been looking at this, trying to improve all the power bands of my abilities. Is this push-pull deal that I read about. I need to try that. So it's okay. So let me go back. When you're sprinting, are you in the drops or are you on the hoods? What have you found that works for you in the drops? Okay. And I guess, I don't know if you think about it, probably not. Are you pushing and pulling? I mean, like, it's this whole thing where you gotta rip the handlebars apart, I guess. But you know what, coming back to SRC, if you ever want to come back, I would suggest you zone 2 of finals so you can weigh in and have at least accurate data points. You actually do both, you just don't need to notice it. Yeah. Got it, makes sense. But so yeah, no, I mean, I don't know if you ever come back to SRC. What category were you in? Heart rate's coming down finally, 130. I'm not going to try any sprints until I get down to 120 or something like that. Okay, cat 5. So, does it make sense what I'm saying? I mean, we don't know what's going to happen in your life, but at least if you get accurate data points the day you decide to race again, at least you're going to be able to get that kgs down. And then you're going to have killer numbers. I mean, 10 kg, that's huge. Congratulations, honestly. Did you cut anything out of your diet that you were normally consuming, or just ate properly around the bike, as I mentioned earlier? Oh, ew. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun. Did they ask you to do it and you just never did it? Yeah, no, I mean, it's just huge. I mean, I do believe 100% of the work that needs to be done happens at the checkout counter. Every time you put your hand on something in that grocery store. Yeah, perfect. That's the diet for athletes, 100%. So coming back to the grocery store, you go, okay, is this worth it? Is there too much salt? Is there not enough weight for whatever? Yeah, get your hands on for fun. My newest obsession is squash. It's an awesome thing. You put that in the eggs, you put that and it makes your bowl fantastic. And there's a lot of beta carotene, a lot of great nutrients in there, wholesome foods. Love that thing. Favorite one is actually the butternut squash. Very lovely, very, very lovely. And the other one, I don't know if you have that in Australia. It's something that's called a spaghetti squash. And spaghetti squash, as the name indicates, so you crack that thing open after you've cooked in the microwave, and you literally pull out strands like spaghetti. And then you put some tomato sauce in there, cottage cheese, and some gratine mozzarella or some cheese on top, and in the air fryer for 5 minutes. Killer meal. I mean, it's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Good. I'm also using AI on a regular basis to help me. I do have fights with it on a regular basis as well. I tell it you're on crack. But yeah, no, it's helped me structure my training and my eating around my training. So you wake up in the morning and you tell it, I weigh this, I have this on my training plan. What should I do? Sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. But at one point, AI is what it is. But you got to do what your body wants it to do. And yes, I have chocolate from time to time, even if it tells me not to have it. But you pick the chocolate that is better for you. Again, look at the ingredients. I like 70% chocolate. There's a lot of different differentials on the ingredients list. Some put more salt, more sugar, more natural, more preservatives. Yeah, simple math, pretty much. I mean, under perk. I mean, I didn't have breakfast long ago, but on the bike, at these kind of rides, I know I need to target about 60 grams per hour. Otherwise, I'm going to be flat, pretty flat. So that's what I found worked for me. I tried higher numbers. I respect for those people who can take 90 grams of carbs plus per hour. That's a lot of sugar. Your mouth gets pretty tired of it. So I do have I know you have that. I don't know. In the UK they have it. You get lucky. It's called we call these Haribo gummy bears. So if I can buy products that I can get off the shelf and not have to order in, and get the same fancy name brand, that is going to be my preference. Well, I know it's not absorb as fast, but for its own 2 ride. Right now, I don't need that level of carbohydrates. So what's on your plan tomorrow? You gotta go to bed soon. I appreciate you hanging in for a bit. Great conversation. Makes this a little less boring. Oh, come on, heart rate. Find the ball can do these things. Oh, nice. Nice. Great. How many meters of elevation is that epic comp? I signed up for that Everesting challenge deal just to get the XP points and trying to get my level up. I don't know if it's humanly possible before next Thursday at the TTT. She'll average like 70 watts. Really? That's funny. Random question for you. When I was asked this and I wasn't sure of the answer, the bikes that we ride or that we have access to, is there a significant difference compared to other riders? So example, let's say I'm riding the Scott Plasma because I don't have access to anything better right now, and someone riding the Cron thing or whatever you want to call it. Are they going to be, I use the word significantly faster than me at the same watts per kg? Assuming they're the same raw numbers. You must be out of the at the bottom of the tail end of your sickness? In theory, yes. Okay. I mean, my first TTT 2 weeks ago, it was insanely hard. Thankfully, it wasn't an hour effort. The power numbers were through the roof. And last week I had the plasma. Numbers were a bit less. But yeah, no, I mean, I know when I think on Woochland, all our bikes are the same. I could be mistaken. But yeah, I think all our bikes are same aero and same effect. Okay, yeah. Riding Ruby for many years, some guy actually built a little program online that you would enter in the route, and then you would put in your weight, and you put in the drafting factor, and it would tell you which setup, bike and wheel, would be the best to achieve your number based on an assumed drafting. That's pretty good. I don't think Zwift Insider does that. Okay. Does that automatically sort your bike based on the route? So I think the TTT next week is in London or something. I think I read on the Discord chat for those World Time Trial Finals. I kind of just go aimlessly stupid and I don't look at the route immensely. Just clip it and go. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna click on that now. Let's try to find Twitchy on iPhone here. And click on your link. I don't think I can do that on... No. Yeah. There's so many websites that I've noticed with Zwift for everything. So you got your own data, Zwift Insider. It's a minefield. I'm still learning a lot about the program. Okay, I'm just going to click on my app there. Okay, I got it. Awesome. I'm going to save that to my tabs. Thank you for that. It's going to be hopefully helpful. And those are all the Facebook groups as well. But nothing is easier and faster than talking to someone that knows the platform and the ins and outs. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, no, I know. Need to take the time and effort to follow people, chat with people just like yourself. I'm very happy that Holly shifted us up into your group after watching her. Appreciate the engagement, I really do. I think Holly's on a workout right now. Getting ready for SRC. She didn't get upgraded. Lucky girl. Gonna have a lot of fun this weekend, tomorrow. Yeah, she's a strong rider. High sprints, good numbers. Great girl to have on your team for finals. Breaks herself in a million pieces for the team. The one wonderful thing is that she's not going to be selfish and get a sprint. Protect every girl until we all get to the final and we get on Discord and we talk, which is amazing. And even during normal racing, and help set up the girls who are the better sprinters and let them have some cash in the sprint comms. So it's really great. So when it comes to the Twitch Zwift community, I guess there's a website for that too. I'm saying this as I ask it, or I can even ask AI. So you know what, you're talking about upgrading the AMD card. I think that's what it's called. I wasn't able to do that on my machine actually, to remove the noise and the sound in the back. I didn't have that feature. It's just a bit of an older machine, no big deal. Thankfully OBS has the ability to mute out background noises. That's great. That was something I was testing out with a friend of mine. He was saying that he was hearing the kicker bike noise all the time and the fans. It wasn't great. Okay. I'm at 2.5 with PacerBot, trying to get these crappy things. I guess I should try some sprints. I'm gonna drop the pacer thing, but I guess I can flip back to it after, right? I get to see some numbers. So I'm gonna turn my own music on, see if I can do anything and mentally get ready for this. So it's about getting the right gear, that I know. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna click on that once I... Okay, I need to get mentally ready here. 5 sprints. And try not to embarrass myself in front of you. Let's set a counter down at 1 hour and 4. Let's do that. No, let's do 1 hour and 5. Just 'cause I'm procrastinating on it. Make it easier for my this thing. So my sprint numbers are going to be impacted by the downhill. Not awesome. I need to wait to get out of this. No, I know. It's to find the right person to help you navigate when you're stuck. And finding a solution fast so you won't spend hours on end trying to deal with the intricacies of OBS and Zwift and Streamline. It would be awesome if someone had a standard cookie cutter layout that you can just play in. Yeah. Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. Music up. One minute. Heart rate went down, went off. Oh, come on. You have that too? It drops out all the time? That's so annoying. So annoying. There's back. Dropouts. Annoying. That's one thing that maddens me. Okay, I'm in 3, 4. Let's try it. 15 seconds. So usually my first set is pretty bad. Usually, typically. Here we go. Ah, okay. Okay. I don't know how I can get it. Those things are always in the way. Five is my test right now. Am I hearing? No, I get it. Don't worry about it. 4, 3, 2, go. No, didn't get it this time. that burns. So I'm gonna go back to 3-4 and start from there. I think I got that 5-second PR on Zwift. That's going up the hill. These are just activators for openers. It's not about setting personal records. This is gonna happen tomorrow. It's going to be nasty. With these fancy graphs with the pretty colors, kind of makes writing interesting. You get to see where you are without looking at the numbers. Yeah. Easier gear? Really? Really? I really thought putting in harder gear, and then you try to get the RPMs up, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm 3-4 right now on my kicker bike, so I'd have to look on the app. 1 seconds. Here we go. Oh. On the kicker, I've set it up with 3 front chain rings. The biggest one is 70, so I'm in a 70 in the front right now. In the back, if I can open up the app. The app is missing in action. Whatever. Deal with it later. All right, here we go. Ooh, I think I got a better one. 654. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, so the next step. 5 minutes. I have the controllers, yes. Is that in the, what's it called? Where can I get that to show? The companion. Is it in the companion app? In game, can I do it when I'm riding? Go to the menu. Okay. Settings. Settings. Go settings. Here. Right, but its controls are there. That's all I have. So it is connected, I guess. It's just to get it to view. More sugar needed. Your controls work. Okay, my only controls are on the handlebar. I have 2 inside buttons that can shift me from side to side, if that makes any sense. I don't have anything else. So basically, if you look at me now, I mean, I can shift around and around. It's not pretty erratic. It's not really gently, doesn't move gently. It's the version 1. I don't have the version 2. I was lucky enough to find a pretty good deal on a used one. The prices, as you know, of these things are pretty horrendous. Here, the version 2 for the Pro Racer one, I think they released at 6,000. No! How do we display on the side? I have the ride stats. I don't know if there's another thing. So if you look underneath the power that I have right now, I have my ride stats. So if you go onto the this thing, it hides it and shows it. That's all I got. On the bike itself. Yes. Sorry, yes. But I mean, I thought you were meant asking me to show it on the game. On the bike itself, it says 3.4 right now. But if I go, what's I going to say? I have to go on the actual app from Wahoo, which is in searching mode right now, maybe because it's connected to the game. But the normal profile I have set up in my back, 50, 70. Let me just open up, select file, profile. So, sorry, the front ring is 30, 50, and 70, okay? The back cassette is a 10 to 44, 13 speed, okay? Or 13 on there. Right, I was hoping to actually see it on the screen. Alright, that 1 minute chit chat. It's back to work. Get some sleep. Yep. Thanks for the chat. Appreciate it. Have a great one. Helped me get a nice 5-second PR on Zwift. Have a good one. Sounds good. 10 seconds to go. Nothing good there. Yeah. I'm gonna try in the drops for fun, see what that does. It's not natural to be in the drops for me. It doesn't feel as powerful. Pros can get 700, 800 plus 5 seconds for the ladies. Go cookie. One beautiful thing about these pretty colors, you don't have to count and remember how many efforts you did. I'm gonna wait for the negative grade. 0, 1, here we go. Hey, one more. Woo! Yeah. I'll take it. It looks like having a little bit of a grade helps power output on the flats. One more set, and chillax.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between between
I wonder if I can get that 663, that 666 number.
can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to.
Can't do anything until these downhills stop.
I just need to. I just need to clear my head. Can't focus. I can't forget.
I'm waiting for
I've been thinking too
the downhill to stop.
lately. I just need to clear my. I just need to clear
Okay. Okay. I understand. Thank you. I'm gonna start at 26. If there's no downhill here. Here we go.
For myself right in my mind, and then you came over and you showed me love that I never had seen before. Now when I got you, it's all gonna be alright.
First one's always a challenge. I need to get an uphill grade to hit some big numbers. Bots are not awesome. Still messing around with gears. Tried in the drops. Not successful. Oh dang, there's a downhill coming. Alright. I gotta wait for that to end. That's the beauty of riding on Ruby. You can take the controls off and maintain a constant 1% grade. Right here, you're at the mercy of the game. Okay. Sweet. 27:30. I'm gonna try 3.5 on this thing.
And here right now is for you to stay the night. But if you keep saying that you've got to leave, then I'm gonna be alright. As long as you tell me that we ain't running out of time. Thinking about all the things
Oops, that hurts.
tonight. What a time to be alive.
That really nails the muscles. I have all the respect in the world for all those pros that are out there that can hold these numbers for more than 2 seconds. It's 1%. 1%, that's all. Here we go. Can get it. That hurts. That hurts. Two more. Yesterday's riding felt really good. Started off this morning actually with a heart rate insanely high. It took about an hour and a bit to settle in, which is why I didn't want to start the little VO2 teasers until I was settled. I don't know, maybe it was the coffee. Oh no, here we go. I need more weights. Yeah. 4 more watts. 4 more watts. Okay, I need to rip this bike a little more. The weight I have on the front of it is moving. All right, last one. Let's make it the best one. I'm gonna wait to give it one last go on the up. There's a little small little incline coming up. That'll give me a chance to do better. I'm gonna try to bring my RPM down as low as I can. 3.6. Here we go. That's probably a good idea. No, bad idea. Not good for me. Okay, no speed. Well, there you go. Goes over. It was over. I'm gonna spring this stuff out right now. I guess I have to figure out if it's possible to get into a very hard gear and then turn enough. Try to get the RPM higher. Yeah, you know, I'm teasing. My brain's in a teaser mode. Let me try this one more time. See if I can. Try this again. Just for amusement. Okay, 3.6. One more time. Low gear. Here we go. Knee torture 101. Blue. Not helping. Not helping. Come on. There you go. Someone. 59 RPM. Not amazing. That's not for long. Okay. One last one. One last one. Here we go. Let's go. RPM. Nope. Not comfortable. Don't like that. Alright, I need to change this Twitch setting back to quick viewing time. I'm gonna find a pacer bot. See if I can get some more drops for XP gains. Let's go here. Yeah. Go here. Let's go. Let's follow the cocoa. Alright, back to Twitch settings. Settings, stream. Can't find that setting again I had yesterday. Looking. So basically, if anyone's joining right now, and tomorrow's SRC, or start time, and today was about zone 2, following a pacer, and then from that point on, attempting to do some little VO2 reminders. Right now I'm just gonna relax, get some brownie points in Zwift. It looks like, no, I didn't lose her yet. Actually, I did lose her. Or no, I'm back in me. Ah, yeah. So, I didn't do well on the carbs today. Hour and a half in, only had 30 grams of jujits, and finishing off another 3 grams in my water bottle. Not awesome. A hard time with keeping up the carb intake. I know it's very important that when you're on the bike, and to maintain this. I can keep going on this.
This life like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall to be, will you be right then? I'll wait to save me, a superhero in your sleep. A superhero in your sleep. You called my soul when I was falling. You moved the clouds to stop me from hitting the ground. And every goal there was a meaning. For this love ain't kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall to be, will you be right then? I'll wait to save me, a superhero in your sleep. A superhero in your sleep.
Finally found. Okay, so I finally changed my follower mode right now. Put it back to 1 minute. Sorry, 0 minutes. And allow. As I'm a newbie on Twitch, come and say hi. Otherwise it becomes painful for someone to hang on 10 minutes. So, yeah. So I'm just following up on a bit of the comments on Twitch here, and 669 watts was the best I could do today. Finding the right setting and gear and profile gradient. Yeah, Bashak just told me about that. The women's race finished, and there was a big crash in the downhill he mentioned, or in the hill. I'm not following that. Who won? Do you know? Not that I follow the pros, 'cause I'm not there. There's just so much to follow on all the outdoor racing that is going on there. Oh, cool. Didn't Mary Kate race yesterday? There was some big race in New Zealand, and oh no, really? Is she safe? Do you have any updates? Yeah, I know, I saw her name, I recognize her name. Very strong, and she got, unfortunately, annulled. I guess I'm gonna assume her car passport didn't match what she showed in the race, I don't know. No, okay. And what's her face, yesterday won, her race in New Zealand. Dang. Yeah. Brain fart. I'm trying to remember her. What's her name? Oh, Charlotte Lucas. She won. La race. Give me 1,000 drops. Yay. She won the race, and I think Kate McCarthy was also racing in that one, but I wasn't able to find. Bashak, that I know her of all, wasn't able to find any data. Maybe there was did not finish or something. But yeah, I know Charlotte did epic numbers when you compare her numbers outside to indoors. She's a beast. You know, everyone, I guess just like yourself, ask, why do we ride indoors? We don't crash. We don't crash and we don't bust our bikes. I have an old individual, an old guy. He went to the Pan Am Games a month ago, track. His team won and he won, I believe. He's back in Colombia. And just got news that he gets to buy a car. He's fine, but the bike, his beautiful Madone, is in a million bits. I mean, I think with the indoors, it's extremely controlled. You can deal with good nutrition on bike. You don't have to worry about hauling up tons of stuff with us. But I did have a story. The bike shop down the road from me, he was riding indoors. Not on a kicker, but on a trainer. And he went for a sprint and a race. And literally, I don't know what happened. Something unplugged, something came apart. And he went flying over the handlebars, smashed into his front wall, and broke his clavicle. So, yeah, I guess indoor crashes can happen too. weigh your bikes down, guys, so you don't go flying. That would be my current suggestion. So, I'm debating tomorrow morning. It took me an hour this morning just to settle in and find a rhythm, get my heart rate down. Debating actually getting on the bike earlier, zone tuning it for some time. I'll do the weigh-in and then come back and then do some proper openers. Not openers, some warm up. I can't warm up in 30 minutes. It's just not enough right now during this time of the month. So yeah, that's my current thought process. So get up, eat some rice, get some carbs in me, zone to it, let my body settle in, do the scale, then come back and properly get a warm up in. I just couldn't get over and I just made all the volume from this week. Taxed my body, but I don't know. But you know, being at the heart rate I was at, I mean, like right now 122 heart rate for this power is what I expect. Hovering at 140, starting up this morning, and it just took all that time to settle in. It's a little more challenging when it comes to the morning starts. You can't chillax and relax and get into a rhythm. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Gotta go and feel my body and try to clip in tomorrow and be the best I possibly can, knowing fully well that potential to get the potential to get dropped is going to happen. I just don't know when. It's amusement, but you know, it's like I was talking to someone else. I was overwhelmed when they upgraded me to Cat 2. I thought to myself, I don't belong here. It's mental stress, and kept on working, and now I don't belong in Cat 1. I'm joking. I'm still laughing about all this. It's a weird kind of honor to be racing among, I was like riding among the best of the best on the platform. I can't say otherwise. I didn't think it would ever happen. I mean, honestly, never in a million years did I think Cat 1 was something. It was never on my radar. Success and continuing to be a consistent rider. And having joined Synergy and being part of that group. I know it's going to help in the long run. To dig deep and beyond anything that's
Never mind, I'm thinking out loud before we draw a crowd. Reel it in, take it easy, there's no need to scream and shout. As far as I can see, no hope, thinking somehow to leave in peace. As far as I can see, no hope, thinking somehow to leave in peace. I just realized I've built walls a mile high to protect my heart, but now I'm all alone, stuck on the inside. The heart doesn't need a castle, it needs a bridge. Been too scared that I'd unravel. Brick by brick, I built these walls. Now I know that I am strong. Just watch me tear them down.
it's just relaxing.
Tear them down.
It really is.
If it couldn't break your heart,
But it's so cold here.
is it really love?
Go everywhere in the driveway. Just gonna ignore it.
Can't tear you
I hope it melts.
Is it really love? Watch me march towards the battle.
I really don't feel like getting my tractor and snowblower out to deal with it. But it might have to happen simply because they're calling for more snow this week. Minus 16 at night again. Mother Nature is not letting us go this time around. Lucky to get some nice time maybe in April.
I criticized myself for trusting lies. I know I can't hide, 'cause then I'd be alone, stuck on the inside. The heart doesn't need a castle, it needs a bridge. Been too scared that I'd unravel. Brick by brick, I built these walls. Now I know that I'm enough. Just watch me tear them down.
Got my stream.
Gonna tear them down.
Maybe chillaxing here for
If it
next
couldn't
20
break your
minutes.
heart, is it really love?
See if I can get some kilometers in.
You apart,
Some crazy challenge I'm
is it really love?
trying to do.
Just watch me march towards the battle.
Say it helps
I'm gonna tear
this draft to cover this 20 kilometers so fast. And maybe I'll get an upgrade on this road bike and push this power. But anyways, wishing you guys an amazing Saturday. Rest up, enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time.